round, and Yugi is going to discover it all too soon, and he actually only spots one man there on the peak. So the fact that there's three, that is info that's going to go amiss to Astralis. And now Hunter and Kenny closing the distance, closing the gap. It is just Device and Dupree left. They're saving. They're running away. Honestly, I kind of like this decision. The bomb's not planted for them. They still get money. They didn't take any damage. And so they get a $350 investment onto the...
Smoke out for G2, but Device can watch this and make sure no one pushes through. He's got to go through the Molotov and from the fire into his own death. Next is on the site. G2 is stacked up here with 3 out of 4 of their players. Good damage done by Astralis, but it gets returned. Zip runs out of ammo after that kill. Nexa drops Yugi in the smoke, and now it's up to Zip and Magisk, who has no armor. This is a mess. Look at the health of G2. We have 2 players with 4 and 3 points of health. The bomb's dropped for G2, and Astralis need to get control back.
This is such a weird round again. Magisk here with this scout could stand to do a lot. And Zipnik's 1 bullet, all that's required, but it's the same onto him, down to the 1v1. Nexa with 4 HP, and Magisk pops him his shot. Oh dear, this is an awkward one.
Wow.
Magisk is going to connect it, and he'll take the round for Astralis. The attacker's looking to try and take advantage of it. Flash goes round. Jack's pivot doesn't get flash because he was planning for this all round long. He admittedly wasn't able to deal with Device. And yeah, it's not looked as clean as he wanted it to. My goodness, Device and Zipex, they've dealt with it into CT, and that's going to deal with Nexa well. But this bomb has got to go down long, and it's got to pick up the pace. Luckily enough, they deal with Hunter. They deal with it in time. It started to get a little bit worried.
They had it anyway.
And it gets you a little bit worried. They still win the round. And here they go, up through Cat, Magisk opening up, and Hunter will answer back, but it's quickly dealt with, quickly traded. And Astralis are really exerting this pressure at the A side of the map. I don't know how Zipnix wins that fight. That didn't look like a fight he should have won, ever.
In G2's hand every time, and guaranteeing the round off the first couple of kills. Saves attempted here. Nexa, good luck. He's out of ammo, and they're just going to keep shooting. They have more bullets than him. 2 players. I can leave you stuck in CT, having to take those horrible headshot angle fights to the site. Instead, it is mid, and Amanex here. The smoke blooms late, and so he gets a free kill. This bomb has been lost. Device needs cover. Next is trying to push, and Amanex goes through the smoke. Trades are good from Dupree, though. He keeps Astralis in this round, but Kenny has come from the back line with Jax alongside him. They don't know Device is here, although Kenny's going to try and chase him down. Oh, no, Yugi's dead. How is he dead? Device trades, but he's so low, he needs to escape, and he still hasn't got control of the bomb.
Not going to go through that. Device closing the distance into B, but surely he's not ready for this position, and he's not. Hunter going to blindside him.
Round off of the B kills, but instead they will give it to G2, and now this game gets a little bit more competitive. Nice fast pick from Device out long, but it is traded. Kenny in middle, dropping the Magisk up Cat. Dupree's through a smoke, and that is risky. No reward in this sense. Device has gotten the kill through the door, but he's lost Zip in the process. This is so brawly right now.
Yeah, he needs the ace if he wants to pick this round up. And a 1v2 still to find. Jax and Nexa on the other side. Device spraying. Now trying to plant this bomb, and they don't let him. They don't let him get the plant. They rush him down, but they haven't found the kill. And Device!
Oh, no!
There's one! Oh! The follow-up, Device! What an ace! What a round, and what a play. You thought the G2 had done enough.
Full stack. Yugi can come in lower on the lurk. Right now he's holding for a Cat retake from that mid position. Dupree looking for the A picks. They are presenting themselves. Ooh dear, lots of damage through the smoke. It's only 1 smoke down, big gap, and they're going to flash through it as well. Amanek, no fear. Another eco win perhaps. Device has got to stop it all again. It's deja vu. This is the exact same situation as the eco that G2 last won. Device dinks, dead eventually. Yugi trades, but now he's in a clutch.
Yugi waiting patiently. He's held onto tunnels all round. Both players for G2 coming through the doors. And Yugi lets the first man cross, not able to flick in time. It's Amanek with 4 kills. Kenny, his time to shine now. That's Dupree found. They're pressuring him, but Kenny's not moving. And with this follow-up onto Magisk, he's now relying that Amanek is going to be able to hold down the tunnels. Don't be confused. That was Hunter dropping Device down in mid, not Amanek here through the smoke. Don't worry, guys. It's actually going to get mopped up by Kenny. Alice at one point in time. This is a nice recovery here from G2. This round, it's Zipnix and Device finding the openers, but Nexa trying to take matters into his own hands, and with a stellar spray helped out by Jack, they've held on to long. It's Device once again in a clutch situation here. It was a 1v2, he's got it down to a 1v1. Jack's on the other side, and Device donning the M4, not wasting time with the AWP. Gets a little overzealous there. Jack swings out wide, takes the fight early, isn't playing the bomb.
Right now, G2 are in full control of this last round of the half. A man up, Device tagged, and a man stuck at Gandalf. Could work in Dupree's favor, though. He's kind of timing. Check though, Hunter. Oh, it's a messy one. Looked like it was on for Dupree, but not connecting. Hunter now going wide with a couple more before his demise. Device is dead, 2 through the smoke, and G2 will win the half. Great start for Astralis, but they slowed down near the end.
And Kenny, both floating around down in the lower tunnels, to me doesn't scream that this is a commitment. And no, it's not. Jack tries to hop down into CT, and he does get down, but it's only his corpse. Dupree on with 4. This is the ace on the cards for Dupree and the pistol. My goodness, he has laid waste to G2. Nexa is the only man remaining, and Yugi, of course, going to snatch the ace away.
And they're going right into this stack as well. Device is here on the A site with 2 more. No one's looking at Catwalk, funnily enough. They got to change that one as Jax goes flying through the smoke, only temporarily. He's made quick work of. Device scoped, and a Molotov coming. There's a player on long. Zipex has got him as well. This MP9 is doing everything and more for Astralis. Finally overwhelmed, but Device has not been cleaned out of the site. And even though he's low, they don't have a grenade to get rid of him. Have some way been given away into this round.
Nexa, jump scouted by Yugi. Amanek falls as well, and Astralis, they regain control of that round. One of the things you gotta say about Astralis is, man, it's like they're all on like the same wavelength. It is like a hive mind, the way that they play this game. Everyone's helping each other out, and Dupree has his life saved there. A great flash, and Nexa is so blind. Amanek and Kenny left in a 2-on-5. Amanek's caught a timing out through mid, and they don't know he's here. Kenny has the bomb and almost goes down. Amanek could win this whole round, and yeah, they're not ready for him. He gets the kill at B, he turns around, follows up onto Dupree, and he's carved a path back into this round for G2. 2 with just the MAC-10. Magisk and Device. Oh, well now just Device. Amanek is on for the ace in a round where it was him and Kenny up against the flawless Astralis. He's made it doable. He's made it more than doable. He's almost locked in the round for G2. Amanek, the savior, the Mac Daddy. And come on, get the ace. There it is. He'll get it. 5 kills to his name.
Nice.
There's the follow-up nade from Zipex, and that's going to keep things even. Now, the rest of G2, they're looking to hit B. They're looking to go in, and Yugi has to make a stand. He's doubled up. And that's enough for G2 to reconsider. They leave the tunnels, they slow it down. Now they're no longer looking to commit. Dupree continuing to spam them down. I think maybe we stop standing on the other side of the smoke, G2. Kenny going to start to creep on forward. Yugi looking to be this first point of contact. Dupree yet to get a kill in this round, is a bit of an unknown entity being in this corner. Yugi swinging out, does best Kenny, and able to assist with the follow-up onto Nexa. So Device is going to be a lot more free to a help here over at short side, thanks to Zipnix having this very, very close angle. And actually, it's not a cat play from G2. It's an El Clasico CT drop. They do this a lot, and this time Dupree is not able to get ahead of it. Yugi now, first time we've seen him with this secondary AWP, but he's going to come to life with the first. Zipnix deals with Kenny down in mid, and they're already in the site. Yugi caught trying to snipe players at the crossing in middle. Well, they've already gotten in through the window, and so this B site has fallen. There was also a player in CT, which was helpful for Dupree because it kind of, you know, divided the attention of the guys in mid. But in that round there,
G2 were already getting flanked. Last time Dupree did this, he pushed too long, and he went long. This time he needs to come in on that cat flank if he wants to win the round.
Oh, and he's caught a good timing there. Dupree coming in, and Device now repositioning. Is given a bit of breathing room as a result of them having to turn around and deal with his teammate on cap. And Astralis, they do get a handle back on that round. It's a team ace, everyone pulling their weight.
With the Molotov in middle, that's not going to do anything. I don't know if that was meant to be a molly or it was simply just a fake to distract them. Either way, G2 are moving fast off the back of it, and Astralis have no idea how close they are. Dupree needs to be careful. Jackson's shot. Dupree knows he turns, but he's too late. His smoke in his hand and a bullet in his face. It's a double entry into B. That's the round done. Astralis won't even consider it. They won't even think about it. It's already...
Yeah, G2 are even hunting, and I absolutely love this decision to hunt. If they even take one weapon away, that is huge. And if Device falls with the AWP, that would be even bigger, but...
Astralis 2 men up in this round. G2 not giving up, though. They're on the T side. Any round is winnable, even in this position. It's not as clean cut as being locked out by a post plant. G2, well, they're locked out anyway, post plant or not. The kills are coming through. Nexa gets one walking through the smoke. Oh, the spray is whiffed, and yeah, he's not going to get a third chance of that once it does clean it up.
Have to try and do the impossible to keep this one alive.
Yeah, and it really does feel impossible with Astralis pulling away from A at the worst moment, right? Zippy's trying to regain lost ground, but that molly is going to signal his position, and Amanek will just rid him of the round. Smoke on the molly. Desperate times now for Astralis. It's Magisk and Yugi in a 2-on-4 for the map. Mollies again do more and more damage. It's not the damage that's the problem. It's the information that G2 get from it. They know there's a player in CT. They know where both of these Astralis members are. Yugi, good shot, but it's quickly traded, and it might not be enough for Magisk to clutch this round. He jumps, he dies. G2 take it, the victory here. And in the wrong way, he's gone outside. He's got a swap. He's going to go back in. Device getting hounded. Nexa in the back line does get traded by Magisk, who is a second through that smoke, but in the midst of the madness, it's G2 finding every kill. Magisk does get one. Dupree's dropped B with the bomb, and Magisk is on a tear, finally put to rest, and Dupree will plant, but there's a player hunting him down. Amanek is not waiting around, and maybe he should have. Dupree with a chance to kill him, but no, the backline has Jax, and he is quick.
Any info outside, Kenny's not even considering this ramp, and that's Kenny removed. The ramp now belongs to Astralis, and this rotation from Amanek out of heaven couldn't have come at a worse time. Jax didn't even really seem like he knew where he should be looking there, as he's got a lot of angles to bear in mind. This B site belongs to Astralis, and in a very big way. Hunter and Amanek on for the retake, but they're 2-on-4. Their backs are against the wall, and a bomb is now down for Astralis as well.
If they just run down the vent and do at least kill Magisk and get guns, but past that point, they can't stop the plant, and Astralis is holding on to Secret. Amanek, well, he doesn't survive the round. Going to try and contact walk ramp with some of these P2Ks, but yeah, Astralis are ready for this. They are waiting in the wings. Device flashed out, has to shoot, but can't control. He doesn't know where they are. He doesn't know where he is. The pistols have somehow found a couple of kills, but Zip with a spray to save the day. 3 from him. Dupree dinked, and so is Kenny, tagged down to 20. This is a mess. Dupree's going to get out of there with a bomb.
But Amanek is playing this in a good spot as well. I don't know if Dupree is going to swing wide enough to check this, and he's not going to. So the bomb is now dropped. Magisk is coming in on a lobby wrap. And Amanek waiting. Oh, this is the grossest position ever. No one ever checks it. No one's ever ready. And G2 with only pistols to their nave. They find that round. They get a third on the board with the lobby crunch. It's a bit of a classic, and you thought Zipnix had done enough with this stellar spray transfer, but no, not quite.
Yeah, G2, what a massive eco round. How the hell do they do it, Harry? I don't understand how G2 so consistently win these eco rounds with nothing. They did it multiple times back on Dust 2. Their first 2 rounds were, or 2 rounds that weren't separated, at least on CT side, Dust 2 were ecos in the same vein. So Astralis lose some money, but they will have a reinvestment. Device's orb gone immediately. Kenny is quick. He's not even looking at them, and he's still firing off kills. 4 for Kenny. Blink and you miss it. This round is done. Astralis, oh my. They're made to look like fools by Kenny S. And G2 just a kill away from a 4th round. There it is. It's the ace for Kenny with the AWP as well. He picks it up.
Well, there's a double CT vent set up with Kenny ready to rotate up as well. This is an interesting little layout from G2, but they are more than ready for this heaven split. They are so primed, so ready to go. And Amanek takes matters into his own hands. My goodness, the double CT vent stack of him and Hunter. Advantage taken. G2, they're looking so confident right now. What we often see, though, is a team can start like this.
Oh, no.
That's a bit of a
That
shame.
team
He got
damage.
team damaged. Amanek shot him coming through the smoke, and Nexa got all confused. Amanek, now, you've got to make up for that. You've got to have a hold. You've got to do right by your team, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's delivering. Does put up 2, but it might not be enough. It's all on Jax now, and he's removed Magist. They know that Zipex was last seen inside of this A bomb site. And so he is going to get the bomb planted. It's down to a 1v1. Jax versus Zipex. And Zipex so often a man that we can rely on in these clutches, and that continues to hold true for Astralis.
Nexa hears all of this, though. Hunter's already begun a rotation, and Jax is in the lower secret as well. This is a heavy setup for G2. A crossfire, in fact, to Jax. He has made them cross indeed. Hunter with another. Nexa on the flank. 3-on-2. Back up vent they go. Astralis want the A site, and it is open for the taking.
This is where they're looking to take. Dupree has this crossfire set up. Man does get up through the vents. That's Amanek, and he didn't spot Dupree back in the lobby. Zipex removing one, now falls back into the hut. This bomb planted, so that they have to swing wide. They have to go into the site, and the mollies come in late. G2, they just stick the bomb. They win the round on the back of it, and even though Dupree...
No, yeah, it's kind of mad.
No, man, and it's great as well, because I think this 3-month period is really going to show people just how important having a good IGL and having like a refreshed IGL in particular can be for a team. Now, that's a nice lineup for Yugi. He's really done a lot of work in this round. Kind of just talking over it, because this should be a 4th on the board for Astralis, with the kills going down the way they did.
Yeah, I think him coming back to the roster is such an exciting talking point. And obviously the questions of, well, where does Yugi go after that? Does he stay? Does someone buy him out? Is he going to prove himself in these 3 months? So many questions for Astralis. But let's get back to the game. It's a 4-on-3 at the end of the half. And Kenny, he wants to close it with 11. He might just be able to do so. This bomb is all that remains in the back of Yugi. He's walking into Kenny S, and Kenny doesn't miss. 11 rounds for G2 on the CT side of Nuke. This is one that Astralis looked like they had under lock and key, at least in theory.
Well, we just saw the Betway odds there, leaning in favor of the G2 squad, even more so, and I think justifiably so, perhaps unsurprisingly so, and it's a B-ramp play to kick it off. Clip next to Magic. Oh! Get out of ramp, G2! Astralis, they get it done in a matter of moments. Magist with 3, Device with a double.
And so that's why G2 won this top site, I can assume, right? The smoke nade combo that went down in the stairs area. It's not going to be the same now, though. Astralis come back into this top site, and to good effect. Double kill from Dupree. Make it a 3rd and a 4th. Just shut them all down, Dupree. Whatever. Forget counting. Crazy stuff. They don't know how close they got either, but they will get a bomb plant on this B site. Zipex looks to burn the player out from the position, and he will do so, getting the kill on Nexa. No cover for G2, and I'm surprised at that. I feel like Amanek definitely could have tried to help his teammate out there. Instead, it's Jackson lower. Oh, little dig from him. Amanek follows up. He's killed that ramp player. Yugi in a clutch that has to be fast. He sees the legs, but it's the head that gets removed. Jax has looked incredible. With North already out of the picture, G2 want to get as high as they can inside of this group. Kenny opening up into the door. Ooh, Yugi's got a tap, and he's finished off the job on Nexa, started by Device, but I mean, this round is coming to a close already unless someone could do something incredible. Device trying to stop Kenny. Hunter's going to go through the hut, though, as he fires his shot, and Zip is very loud on the ladder. That's no surprise. Hunter with a double, and G2 with 14. This is looking like...
He's pretty much already done enough in this round, and that's scary. You try and lobby crunch, you try and hit them where it hurts the most, and okay, well, all right, Magisk, you know what? I was trying to do this whole doom and gloom angle, but actually, he might have just saved the day. Yugi coming in with another, and now we're into this 2-on-2. Magisk has salvaged this round, and Device with 5 points of health finding that kill has now made it look like a real possibility here. Amanek with 100 HP. He does have that going his way at the very, very least. But the bomb not in his possession. And both of these players, nothing more than question marks. They knew where they were earlier, but that has changed since. And Amanek does manage to deal with the first. Device, 5 points of health to try and keep the dream alive for Astralis.
Oh, no. He could wallbang him.
I'd elect to not even have to give that a go. He drops the smoke on the bomb. Device is trying to play a little one-way, and just about. Device so close, but not close enough. It's Amanek.
One final shot, one final chance for Astralis here. Magis has at least found one, but it's a double opener towards B. G2 are going to go back up the vent towards A. I love this. They do it all the time. What a great call. They know Astralis are double stacked. They've seen Magisk in B, and Zip was there as well, although they weren't aware. It was the guessing game, and G2 will guess right. 20 seconds, the bomb planted, and Astralis a 2-on-4 to retake against match point. G2 about to 2-0 Astralis, even dominantly on Astralis' map pick as well, right? To think the Dust 2 was 13 rounds for Astralis, all for this to happen. Jax a kill away. Magisk might give it to them. Nice shot on the scout, but a 1-on-4 is not going to accomplish. Jax will close it out, and G2 take the victory.